What is up, guys? This is Joaquin Corrales. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, I have no idea how you're watching this video. Hit the subscribe button, okay? And guys, we're doing a 50-day challenge. I might miss a video on a couple of days. I'm just going to make it up on another day. But at the end of the 50 days, there are going to be 50 videos. And who knows, maybe I keep it going to 100, 200-day challenge, okay? And guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about Facebook ads for beginners after spending 40K. Okay, this month has been my highest spending Facebook ads month, and I've learned tons of different things as I test out new ads, as I switch them out, as I scale up different campaigns, as I create different types of lookalike audiences and use very different types of strategies. And in this video, I'm gonna go over some of the things that I wish that I would have learned even at the beginning of this month and when I was a beginner using Facebook ads. Okay, like what countries should you run your ads in, and how should you scale up your ads, and what type of audiences your ads should be targeted to, as well as how to set up your Facebook pixel and the importance of it. So guys, tune in. We're gonna go into my ad account right here, and I'm gonna take you guys step by step on a lot of the things that I wish that I would have known starting off, so that I wouldn't have thrown away money in the garbage.
A few moments later.
Once we're in our ad account, the first thing that we need to do immediately is we need to come up here to Ad Manager. I don't care. Don't look at anything else. We're going to Ad Manager, All Tools, Pixels. Okay, we need to generate a pixel. Okay, and what this pixel is going to do, it's going to be something that we're going to throw into our website, and it's going to track everyone that sees our website, and it's going to track all the registrations, all the add to cards, all the people that are purchasing, the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to add this pixel. I'm going to show you guys here real quick how to do that. We're going to integrate it into a WordPress site. I guess we'll integrate into a WordPress site as an example here. Any website builder you guys are using is going to have a way to integrate this pixel. So figure out how to do that, contact the support, whatever, just get the pixel connected. This is essential to everything that we're going to be doing. Okay, this pixel, the more data this pixel gets, the better your targeting is going to be, and the better your ads are going to run, because it's going to have a lot more information, and we'll talk about that in a second. So how we create this pixel, here we got, it's called the $1 billion pixel, okay? I got the $1 billion pixel right here, and this is my pixel. Okay, there are many like it, but this one is mine. And there's only one pixel. Let me hold up. I'm gonna go in a different route here.
A few moments later.
Gonna take you through all of this, and you're gonna click on copy and paste code. Okay, and once you click on copy and paste code, it's gonna give you this information right here. And if you have like an HTML website or something, then you're going to need that. Otherwise, all you really need is that little number right here, this number. So then what we're going to do here is, real quick, let's go into a WordPress site just so that I can show you guys how to do this thing. All right, guys, so what we're going to do once we're here in our WordPress site is that we're going to come to the plugin section and click on Add New Plugin. Okay, we're going to download a plugin called Pixel Your Site. Okay. And when we download this plugin, it's going to allow us to put our Facebook pixel in there, Pixel Your Site. This is the one I'm using. There's a couple of them, not a big deal. So you're going to download this one right here. And then once you download it, you're going to come to this little thing here, Pixel Your Site. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to put in here, in this add your pixel ID, you're going to put this code, not there. You're going to put this code, okay? So the 14, whatever. You're going to get that code, and you're going to put it right here. And what that's going to do is that it's going to connect everything else you can leave default, just save it. What that's going to do is that it's going to connect the pixel to your website. Okay, so now every single person that comes into your website is going to be tagged by Facebook, and then later we're going to be able to run advertisements to these people. Okay, we're going to be able to run advertisements to people coming to our website, and even be able to do cool stuff like advertise to everyone who's seen this exact page on my website but hasn't seen this other page, and things like that. And we'll get into that in a second. So after we do that, then we're going to be able to do that. Okay, cool. Now the next thing, and why this is so important, why it's so important that we do this is, I mean, it's important for the people coming to your site, but the reason why I like it even more is because you're able to create lookalike audiences of people coming to your site. And I've seen a ton of success with these types of ads, okay, with lookalike audiences of people coming into the website, into your site. So we're going to come here, You're going to hit this thing right here. You're going to hit at the top left, Ads Manager. You're going to come to Audiences, and then you're going to get a list of all your custom audiences. Okay, so once you have that pixel set up, what you're going to do, the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to click on Create Audience and click on Custom Audience. You're not going to go straight to lookalike. You're going to go to custom audience, and you're going to click on website traffic. Okay. And here you're going to be able to select your pixel. See my $1 billion pixel. You're going to be able to select your pixel right here. And put all website visitors in the last 30 days up to 180 days. And so once you do that, you're going to name your audience, and it's going to create an audience over here. And after it creates that audience, then we're going to create a lookalike audience. Okay, we're going to create a lookalike audience to that. So in the source, we're going to choose the audience that we just created. And then what we're going to do is that the locations, and damn, when I started learning about Facebook ads, I didn't know what places to find, okay? What locations to run my ads. And listen, I'm going to put on the screen the locations that you need to run your advertisements, because I remember I ran a campaign once that I spent like $200 on the freaking camp. No, it was not $200, okay? It was $500. I spent $500 on this freaking campaign, and I was targeting like the whole world or something, and literally the whole $500, okay? The entire $500 were of leads from India. Okay, did you guys notice the silence there to have a more dramatic effect? There were Indian leads, okay? And I have nothing against Indian people, but Indian people don't have a lot of money to spend on the types of products that we're going to be selling them, okay? So I needed leads from other places. So the places on the screen are where you're going to be targeting. So choose that as your location always, okay? And this audience size 1% thing, that just means that you want people that are 1% different than these types of people, okay? If that makes any sense. That means that they're the closest match to the people that you're targeting at the top, okay? So that's what that means. So once you create your lookalike audience, guys, at that point, you're ready to start creating your advertisement, okay? So you're going to come back to your ad manager, and you're going to hit on the create ad at the top. And now, obviously, you're going to want to spend a little bit of time getting visitors to come to your site, either organically or engaging through with people, however you guys are doing that right now. You could also, if you have no visitors on your site whatsoever and you want to start getting people into your site, you're going to start off by creating a traffic advertisement, okay? And in that traffic advertisement, just try to put just some really creative stuff. Just be creative and try and figure out a way to get people to want to click on your stuff. But what I'm going to be focusing on in this video is our conversions, okay? Because I want to put a lot of emphasis on getting people's contact information, because it's so valuable, and I'll get to that in a second. So another thing that you guys need to keep in mind is that when I first started running Facebook ads, I thought, okay, I want to get people's emails, and so I want to get people's emails, and so I need a lot of traffic, okay? Because more traffic means more people coming into my website, and that is freaking okay. That's right, but it's wrong, okay? It's wrong how I did it, because I trusted myself rather than Facebook, and so I started running traffic ads, okay? And ads optimizing like for clicks and stuff. So I wanted more people to click on my advertisement because I thought that was going to be more conversions. And yeah, that was another $500 lost. Look at that. I've saved you guys $1,000 so far, $1,000. So I was optimizing for traffic, and yeah, a bunch of people were clicking on my stuff, but I was not getting any emails at all. And come to see, once I realized that, hey, maybe I should try these conversion ads, and I was looking through tutorials. I don't know, I was looking through the wrong tutorials. If you guys are watching this, you're looking at the right tutorial. Conversions, okay? What you guys need to do is conversions, and the reason for that is that Facebook optimizes for whatever it is that you're trying to do. So what we were trying to do was complete registrations, right? We wanted people to register to get some free stuff. And so we wanted to optimize for that. And basically what that means is that once Facebook has enough data of the type of people that are giving you their email, okay, and they recently released an update where now it has to be 50 people in the week. It used to be less. So as soon as 50 people, at least 50 people have signed up for your stuff, then Facebook is going to be like, okay, what do all these 50 people have in common? I'm going to start targeting people that are exactly like these types of people. Okay, that was people a lot. Said the word people a lot. But if you guys were able to get on that, you guys should rewind that and listen to it like 5 times, because if you understand that, then you're golden, okay? You need to optimize for conversions, okay? And once we hit the optimize for conversions, it's going to ask us here, what do you want to optimize for? Do you want to optimize for add to cart, or do you want to optimize for complete registration? And guys, when it comes to building out the advertisement, let me open up Photoshop here. All right, we're back into Photoshop. So guys, when you're going to build the advertisement, you're probably thinking, okay, in this example, let's say you have a store and you guys know how this store is coming here. Okay, boom, that's a flag. My stores have flags. Let's say you have a store and your store sells fishing stuff. Okay, your store sells fishing stuff like reels. Okay, reels, like freaking fishing poles. Okay, the whole thing. And so what the normal person might think is, okay, I need to start running advertisements with really cool pictures of fishing and really cool pictures of reels. And I'm going to target people that love fishing, and that is going to generate some money. And maybe a long time ago it would have, but not now. Okay, it's too competitive. You need to figure out a different way to get customers, and that's what I'm going to talk about right now. Okay, targeting people that love fishing and showing them reels and fishing poles is probably not going to work. Okay, you're probably going to have to spend a lot more money to get a customer, as opposed to doing what I'm about to talk about. So the first thing that you guys need to do when you have your fishing store or your camping store or your freaking cosmetic store, I don't care, it could be anything. The first thing that you need to do is that you need to think about a bait. Okay, and damn, fishing bait, no, that has nothing. I didn't do that on purpose. Okay, just a bait. Just forget that the store's fishing. Okay, the store's not fishing anymore. It's freaking cosmetics. Okay, whatever. So we have to find a bait, and what I mean by that is that we need to find something that our target customer is going to love. Okay, think about our target customer. And if we have a cosmetic store and our target store is probably a woman, if we have a fishing store, then it's probably a man that loves fishing. And what is that man going to want? Okay, what bait, what can we package in a digital product, like a very small product, that this person who loves fishing is going to love? And I mean, right off the top of my head, maybe what we could give this guy is an ebook on like the top fishing reels to use, right? Like the best fishing reels in the world, 100 list of best fishing reels in the world, or top 5 fishes and where to get them in your state or whatever. Just a bait, like something that is going to attract the person that we're trying to get. And here's what we're going to do. So our advertisements are not going to be like everyone out there. Okay, we're not going to be running these advertisements that are going to be like, oh, look at my fishing reel. It's a lot better than the other 900 fishing reels that are on Facebook. What we're going to do is we're going to run advertisements and tell these people, hey, we're going to give you this free ebook, okay, this free digital product of the top whatever in fishing. Okay, something that's attractive. I don't know. You guys will be able to better think of that because you obviously know your stores. But for example, with Contact Flow, we're running a lot of promotions now for like a Shopify webinar. And so what we do is that we give people like a list of really profitable Shopify products, right? So we want to get people to register for a Shopify webinar. So we're going to give them a list of 100 products that are extremely profitable in Shopify. You see how someone who wants to get into Shopify would want that because they want to get into Shopify. So here's a list of products that are profitable. So what we're going to do with that is that we're going to get people's emails, okay? So they're going to come in, we're going to give them the bait, they're going to come in, they're going to get whatever it is that we're getting, and then we're going to get the person's email address. Now you might be thinking, hey, how the hell am I going to make money off of an email address? Okay, I want to sell this fishing pole. I don't want an email. I can't go to the bank and cash in an email. Well, listen, if you spend money sending people to your fishing pole ads, there are a couple things that could happen, okay? The first thing that could happen, and more than likely this is what's going to happen, is that they're going to see it and they're going to go away. Okay? Go away. The second thing that could happen, and it's a very small percentage, okay, like a 0.00001%, maybe higher, is that they're going to buy. Okay? They're going to come in and they're going to buy your stuff from a brand that they've never probably heard of. They're going to buy your stuff and they're going to give you some money. But the percentage of that is too small. So more than likely, they're going to just see it and they're going to go away. Now, if you give this person a bait and you're giving them value, okay, you're giving them something, so you're building trust with them in exchange for their email, here are the things that could happen. Either they can see it and go away, But who's going to see something that they really want in which all they have to exchange is their email and go away, right? So this is always a possibility, but think about how much lower the chances are of someone seeing this and going away if they're really interested in phishing, right? If all they have to trade is their email address for something that they really want, like what the hell? Or the second thing that they could do is that they could give you their email, right? And now the chances of them giving you their email is basically the same chances, if not a lot more, than if they were to see it and go away, okay? So do you want someone's email address, or do you want someone to see your stuff and go away? You want their email address. And then let me keep explaining, because maybe you still said the top one. So now that you have their email address, think about this. You have the email address of someone who is interested in whatever it is that you were trying to give them. So if you gave them the top 10 reels in the world, then they're interested in phishing, obviously. Okay, right? So you have to make sure that you put a lot of thought into your bait, and it'll be really easy for you guys to come up with different baits. And if you have any questions, I guess post a comment. Other people will help you. So your bait is going to determine what type of people's emails you're getting. And once you have people's email addresses, what you could then do is like unlimited. Like the possibilities are literally limitless, because you could start sending these people value and start building trust with them through email, right? So that they see you as an authority in phishing, right? They see you as an authority in phishing, and you could even send them things related to your store, different blog posts that you're creating in your store. And then every once in a while, you shoot them a product, okay? You shoot them that reel or that phishing pole that you wanted to sell them. And guys, this might not be money straight up. Like you're not going to get the email and then just send them straight to freaking, hey, go buy this. But you're able to reuse this contact over and over and over again. Whereas if they come here and all you're showing them is a phishing pole and they're just coming and they're seeing it and they're going away, you're wasting a lot more money than if you were to exchange it for an email and get them in some sort of automations. And it doesn't have to be 3 emails. It could be like 2 emails, and then you tell them, hey, check out this product that I have a discount on. Here's your 40% coupon, whatever. And guys, you're able to do this to this person. Okay, so now this is someone that you own. You own, like, you don't literally own them, okay, but you own their email. They're part of your audience, your community, and you're able to send them different automations and send them different emails and contact them and give them information about phishing forever. Okay, as long as they don't unsubscribe from your list, then you have this person in your community forever. And so it's pretty obvious there. And this turned into like a whole bunch of stuff. So guys, it's pretty obvious there how it's a lot more valuable to take this route down here than the regular route that everyone's taking of just showing them a freaking reel or a phishing pole and just hoping that people buy, and that way. And so that's what I was talking about before, that when you guys are running Facebook ads, you're going to want to optimize like for completed registrations, okay? Because you're going to want Facebook to get people that are going to register into your stuff. And so guys, as far as the audiences here, you're going to select the lookalike audience that we saw earlier. The countries were the countries that we saw before, the language, whatever you want. And later we'll talk about different ways that you could use interest to track people, which is going to be a bit more expensive. But that's the main idea behind starting Facebook advertising and making it as profitable as possible, okay? Showing your products right off the bat is not going to be the most profitable way to do it. It's going to be the most profitable right away, maybe. You're going to have to be spending more money. But getting these people's email addresses and giving them the bait is going to get people on your side, get people trusting you, and it's going to give you an audience that you now control, okay? And the real power comes in after you have so many visitors to your site that you're able to create these lookalike audiences that we spoke about before, where you're able to tell Facebook, hey, give me an audience of people that look exactly like the people coming into my store. And then you're going to be able to send traffic to those types of people, right? Because people that are coming to see your fishing store, people that are like them probably like fishing as well. So guys, it's a very, very simple overview of the whole Facebook advertising, how important it is to use the Facebook pixel. I wish I would have known about the Facebook pixel a lot earlier than I did, because I would have just created my site, uploaded, and started storing that data, which was going to help me a lot more once I started creating the advertisements and spending a lot more money on ads. So it's something that you guys need to do almost immediately. And as far as creating your ads, remember, you need to come up with the perfect bait, figure out a way to get that download to them. And guys, it could literally be information that you find online. Oh, look, this is code, wrong place. It could literally be information that you find online. Okay, you don't have to freaking pay someone $1,000 to create this ebook or whatever. You could, with like 10 Google searches, you could switch up the words around in a whole bunch of different articles or whatever, and come up with your own little ebook that you made in Microsoft Word to give to these people. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you like this, then comment, or maybe don't comment. Thumbs down, thumbs up, subscribe. I heard subscribers on YouTube are cool. Like it's cool to have a lot of subscribers. So hit me with the subscribe.